Whisper of light in the dark. Your spoken worlds were born. Breath of life from your heart. Creation sings your name. The earth was roaring, drenched in sin and fire. Broken voices climbing ever higher. Cities of dust, drowning in desire. But one man walked with a heart set higher. In the silence, heaven called his name. Not for glory, not for fame, but to build in faith what none could see. A vessel for eternity. Mocking echoes filled the sky. Why build hope where dreams all die? But he held the hammer like a prayer. Every strike said God is there. When the sky split open like a wound, and the thunder sang a holy tune, he stood unshaken in the rain. Faith was louder than the pain. Wood and promise, nail by nail. Grace was hidden in the gale. When the world was torn apart, God sealed mercy in an ark. Animals marching two by two, creation trembling, yet he knew this was more than flood and sea. This was divine geometry. A door would close by unseen hands. No turning back, no second plans. The wave would rise like judgment's cry, but hope was floating, rising high. Tears like rivers, skies collapse. 40 nights the heavens cracked, but in the dark a flame remained. A quiet trust that won't be tamed. When the sky split open like a wound, and the thunder sang a holy tune, he stood unshaken in the rain. Faith was louder than the pain. Wood and promise, nail by nail. Grace was hidden in the gale. When the world was torn apart, God sealed mercy in an ark. And when the waters kissed the sky goodbye, a fragile dove began to fly. With olive leaf and trembling beak, a whisper saying mercy speaks. From wrath to wonder, ash to bloom, life rose up from every tomb. Of color, heaven's side I won't destroy. This world is mine. Let the storm remember this. Grace survives the abyss. When the mountains disappear, God is still forever near. Through the flood and through the flame, every promise still remains. When the end feels like the start, God is building in your heart. In the thunder, in the rain, there's an ark built in his name. Not just wood, not just art, but salvation in the dark. And the sound of chains echo loud in our ears. You rose like fire no eye could contain. Turn the tide of the sea, broke the backbone of pain. I will sing to the one who shattered the tide, who cast down the pride of the horse and the rider. In the roar of your breath, in the wind of your hand, you made a way where no man could stand. You are my strength when my voice feels weak. to deliverance you carried me. Now my soul knows what freedom means. Sing, oh my soul, he reigns forever. Waters rise, but he stands greater. Enemies fall like stones in the deep, but his mercy awakens what death tried to keep. Who is like you, clothed in wonder? Holiness rolls like living thunder. Fearful in praise, yet faithful in love. The earth bows down, the heavens above. We will take, divide with the sword in their hand and their hunger for pride, but they never saw the storm in your eyes, or the justice that sleeps until mercy subsides. You breathe and the water stood still in their place. Walls of the deep held by invisible grace. Then you spoke and the silence obeyed, and the grave they had planned became where they laid. Your right hand lifted, the darkness broke. Your wrath like fire, yet mercy spoke. You led your people through fear and flame, not by their strength but by your name. Sing, oh my soul, he reigns forever. Waters rise, but he stands greater. Enemies fall like stones in the deep, but his mercy awakens what death tried to keep. Who is like you, clothed in wonder? Holiness rolls like living thunder. Fearful in praise, yet faithful in love. The earth bows down, the heavens above. Courage will fade, kings will tremble at paths that you've made. Mountains of power will crumble like sand at the weight of your glory, the work of your hand. You don't just rescue, you lead us home, planting our hearts where your presence is known. Not just from chains, but into your reign, where worship is breath and loss becomes gain. Not just a moment, not just to see. This is the story you write in me. From fear and the fire, from wandering the throne, you conquer the waters and call me your own. Sing, oh my soul, he reigns forever. Every storm, he fails us never. The sea may on the dry ground shake by his hand. Who is like you, oh King eternal? Time will fade, you are eternal. From dancing shores to endless days, we will live as a song of praise. With tambourines and hearts set free, we dance on the edge of eternity. The Lord has triumphed, our voices cry. Let this be our song till the end of time. Come on! To be seeing dust on my hands, doubt in my veins. He called me warrior in the middle of my pain. Fire fell quiet, but it marked my soul. Tore down the night just to make me whole. Built it all to where my fear would die. Learned how to stand where I used to hide. I said, why me? I'm the last in line. He said, you're exactly who I desire. We are the 300 in the dark, fire in jars, thunder in our hearts. No blade, no shield, just a single spark, and heaven turns it into who we are. use me more. If I am weak, become my roar. Strip it down till you remain. Let my loss ignite your flame. Not by might, not by sight. Watch your voice inside the fight. When I break, I finally sing. It was never about me. We are the 300. Shout it loud. Heaven's fire breaking down. Every doubt is falling down. When the chosen stand their ground. From the fear, from the dust, from the ones whom the trust, God still writes eternity with the smallest army. Just a jar, just a flame, just a voice that knows your name. You don't have to be enough when you're cold. You already are. Hallelujah. Chosen, set apart. Strength don't belong to man. One with a vow set apart from the start. Chosen. Fire in my bones, but a war in my heart. Hands like thunder, I could tear worlds apart, but I never learned the truth of who you are. Lying in the dust, yeah, I ripped it in two. Crowd screaming loud every time that I move. Power got loud, but my spirit got silence. I was walking in the gift, not aligned with the truth. Not mine, not mine. It was never mine. The strength, the fire, the light. When the pillars fall, I still hear you call. Call me through the darkness, through it all, through it all. I was blind, but now I see. It was never me, it was you and me. When the pillars fall, chains break in the sound. Grace lifts me from the ground. Rise up, even at the end I stand tall. There's power when the pillars fall. Power, yeah. Whisper in the night, sweet venom in the voice. Liz the Lalame betrayal, sound like a choice. Silver on the table, traded truth for a lie. For what I gave away my calling just to satisfy my pride. Hair hit the floor, yeah, the covenant broke. Now I felt the spirit leave, I was empty, I choked. Gone, eyes to the dark, now I'm bound in the grind. From a king to a slave, from a sight to blind. Fell down, but mercy remains. Calling my name, calling my name. When the pillars fall, I still hear you call. Call me through the darkness, through it all, through it all. I was blind, but now I see. It was never me, it was you and me. You and me. When the pillars fall, chains break in the sound. Grace lifts me from the ground. Rise up, even at the end I stand tall. There's power when the pillars fall. Remember me just once more. Power, return, restore. Let the pillars fall. I ain't afraid now. God in my weakness, that's my strength now. Lost everything, but I'm found now. Heaven's roar when it all comes down. When the pillars fall, victory call. My heart erupts like morning light, a quiet soul now set on fire. You raise my voice above the night, turn silent tears to lifted choir. Where shame once built its shadow throne, your mercy carved a brighter way. I stand no longer carved of stone, but breathing grace I could not say. No throne, no crown, no voice compares, no rock like you beneath my feet. You weigh the truth of hidden prayers and humble pride in secrets made. All of turning tides unseen, you break the bow, restore the weak. You crown the dust, make beggars kings, and hear the flames grow weary low, and prophets hide in caves, where fear becomes a quiet storm and courage learns to break. Not in thunder, not in flame, not in roaring skies above, but a whisper soft as breath. You are held in worn and spirit strong, a shadow walks beside. Elisha sees the fading path where earth and heaven collide. The river parts like ancient truth, a crossing none can stay, and time itself bends low to watch the end that is no end's way. Oh, chariot of fire, tear through the veil, let the whirlwind open wide. Horses blazing through the sky, where the mortal cannot ride. No grave to claim, no dust to keep, no silence left to cry, only flame in endless flight. Elijah ascends the sky. And somewhere in the breath of God, where eternity is spun, a fire still walks among the stars. The prophet is not done. There was a man in the land of the morning, a name like thunder wrapped in gentle hands. He walked with clean fire under his footsteps, built altars in silence, blessed all he had. 7 sons like pillars, 3 daughters bright as dawn, fields full of breathing gold, peace dressed his house in song. He rose before the sunlight, spoke mercy over names, a father dressed in reverence, a priest inside the flame. And heaven knew his footsteps, and earth had learned his voice. He was rich in open hands, and richer still in choice. But beyond the veil of wonder, past the stars no eye has known, a question moved through heaven like a blade against a throne. When the wind took all the harvest, when the pillars split apart, when the night came down like iron and broke its teeth across his heart, still the dust beneath him listened, still the sky became his hymn. For the ashes learned to sing before the dawn returned to him. Then thunder fell without a warning, fire devoured the grazing lands. Hooves were stolen, servants scattered, blood and ruin filled his hands. Then a house of laughter shattered, 4 winds tore the feast in two. Silence stood where joy had once been, and grief came dressed in black and blue. He tore the robe from off his shoulders, laid his glory in the sand, shaved the pride from off his forehead, let sorrow speak with open hands. Naked came I from the breathing, naked will I leave this clay. Blessed be the hand that gives me, blessed be the hand that takes. And pain arrived with teeth of fire crowned his skin with thorns of flame. He sat among the shattered pottery, scraping ruin from his name. His bones became a house of aching, his breath a stranger in his chest. Even love grew tired beside him, even comfort failed to rest. Curse your God and die, he whispered from the wreckage of the years. But he held grief like a burning lantern, and it's like sorrow without fear. Shall I kiss the hand in springtime, yet refuse to win a rain? If he gives the cup in kindness, can I not drink lost the same? Then came the friends with robes of wisdom. 7 days they wore his grief, silent first like broken statues. Then they sharpened all their teeth. They spoke of justice like a hammer, measured pain with narrow scales. Built their sermons out of ashes, called it sorrow, hidden shame. But Job rose up like wounded thunder, not to curse but cry aloud. He dragged his questions through the heavens, hung his anguish on the clouds. Tell me why the pure are bleeding. Tell me why the faithful break. Why do graves outgrow the gardens? Why do walls outlive the lambs? And heaven heard the holy fury, heard the grief no creed could tame. For the truest faith is not a silence, it is love that speaks through pain. Then out beyond the storm's black altar, where no man dares to stand, God arrived in thunder's chariot, with the wild world in his hands. Where were you when dawn was woven? Where were you when oceans burned? Who taught thunder how to answer? Who told morning to return? Can you bind the stars together? Can you teach the hawk to fly? Can you raise the bones of winter? Can you pull the fire from night? And Job stood small, but not abandoned, not accused, and not undone. For the voice that shaped creation still had spoken to his son. And there in awe, beyond all answers, past the wound and past the why, Job found something greater than reason. He found God was standing nigh. When the voice broke through the whirlwind, when the deep called out his name, all the sorrow bent like shadows at the sound of living flame. What was taken was not final, what was broken was not dim. For the ashes learned to sing, and the dawn came back to him. Yes, the ashes learned to sing, and the dawn came back to him. So sing, you ruined cathedrals. Sing, you fields that lost the rain. Sing, you hearts that broke in silence. Sing through wonder, sing through pain. For the God who meets the broken still remembers every hymn. And the ashes learn to sing when the dawn comes walking in. To immortal king's demand, our souls have chosen long before we take this stand. Let the heavens fall without a sign. Let the world demand we cross the line. We are not held by fear or might, but by the truth we will not deny. If you will, you can break these chains. If you will, deepest flame. A song remains unburned, age. Truth lies bound on a fractured stage. Sirens in the sky, fire in the seas. Men chase crowns, falling to their knees. Peace and safety echoes through the crowd, but the storm is tearing through the clouds. Do you feel it in the silence? A trembling in the veil. Like a thief in the night, you will come unseen, and the sky breaks open in the in-between. Every eye will face the rising king, while the heavens sing like a fire no darkness can contain. Like a trumpet calling through the pain, all the earth will bow before the light. When you split the night, untold marks of power pressed into the hand, buying dust while losing what will stand. But a remnant lifts a fearless cry, carrying truth that will not die. Can you hear it in the distance? A thunder drawing near. Like a thief in the night, you will come unseen, and the sky breaks open in the in-between. Every eye will face the rising king, while the heavens sing like a fire no darkness can contain. Like a trumpet calling through the pain, all the earth will bow before the light. When you split the night, in the final step. Then the stone rolled thunder, light broke through the grave. Death lost its power, chains could not enslave. Hear the heavens cry out louder, the king is alive again. Yeah, the grave couldn't hold him down. He rose again. Okay. Can you hear it? The ground still shakes. Every chain in your soul can break. No more fear, no more night. He is risen, living life. From the cross to the crown he reigns. Every loss now turned to gain. Blood that heals, love that saves. Power rising from the Then the stone rolled thunder, light broke through the grave. Death lost its power, chains could not enslave. Hear the angels cry out louder, the king is alive again. Yeah, the grave couldn't hold him down. He rose again. Stone rolled thunder, echoes through all time. Death is defeated by love divine. Let the whole world shout it louder. The king is alive again. Yeah, the grave couldn't hold him down. He rose again. Alive forever he reigns. Alive, breaking every chain. Alive, hear creation sing the risen, resurrected king. Silence falls in heaven's height, a breath before the storm. The seals are torn, the scroll revealed, creation must transform. Hooves of thunder split the sky, foreriders claim the land. Conquest, war, and famine cry, death follows close at hand. The martyrs claw beneath the throne, how long till justice reigns? The sun turns black, the stars collapse, the earth convulses in chains. Kings and captains hide in fear, the rocks become their plea. Fall on us and hide our eyes from wrath we cannot flee. Yet marked in fire a remnant stands, sealed by holy name. A countless host in robes of white, redeemed through blood and flame. They sing before the throne, divine salvation's endless cry. The Lamb alone is worthy still, his glory fills the Then trumpets sound, destruction reigns, the earth and seas undone. The rivers poisoned, heavens dim, the judgment has begun. Strange locusts rise with iron wings, tormenting those who stay. Yet hardened hearts refuse to turn, still choosing death's own way. Two witnesses in sorrow clothed proclaim the truth of light. Struck down before a watching world, then rise in power and might. The seven trumpets splits the veil, eternity resounds. The kingdoms of this fractured world are where our Lord is crowned. A woman clothed in burning stars, a dragon waits below. A child is caught to heaven's throne, war breaks with ancient foe. Cast down in rage, the serpent strikes, deceiving earth with lies. To beasts arise with blasphemies, false wonders 1,000 years the dragon sleeps, the saints in glory reign. Peace restores the wounded earth, undone are death and pain. Yet once more comes the final war, rebellion's fleeting breath, till fire consumes the final lie and ends the reign of death. The books are open, souls laid bare before the throne of white, each name revealed in truth or lost in everlasting light. And death itself is cast away, the end now complete, as time dissolves in holy flame beneath the Lamb's own feet. Then comes a dawn no night can touch, a world remade restored, a city shining like a bride forever with her Lord. No tears remain, no sorrow